about Class 8 Science, Chapter 1 Crop Production and Management. Part 1. In this chapter, we are going to learn about crop and its type, agricultural practices for crop production that involves several steps. First, preparation of soil. Second, sowing. Third, adding manure and fertilizer. Fourth, irrigation. Fifth, protecting from weeds. Sixth, harvesting. Seventh, storage. And the last topic we are going to see is animal husbandry. Agriculture is one of the oldest profession in India. 61.5% of people in India depends upon agriculture. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the practice of growing crop. Then what is crop? Crop means plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale. It is called crop. For example, you can take rice or wheat, where rice and wheats are grown in large amount, not in 10 or 15 or 1 or 2. So this you can say it as crop. For example, when we say the name crop, we will say rice crop, wheat crop. In this modern world, there are modern method of agriculture is also there. One is hydroponics. It is a method of growing plants without soil by using mineral nutrient solution in water. Example, Finland and Sweden are the countries currently using this technique. Next is horticulture. It is a type of agriculture of plant mainly for food, materials, comfort and beauty for decoration. Example, the grasslands which we see in garden are made by horticulture. Our next topic is types of crops. First, food crop. The crops grown for food are called food crop. Cereals like wheat, rice, maize and pulses like grams are used as food crop. Second crop is cash crop. The crops that grow for commercial purposes are called cash crop. Example, jute, cotton, rubber, etc. Third is plantation crop. The crop that are grown in large form, that is estates where crops are grown for the sale in distant market rather than the local consumption is called plantation crop. For example, coffee, tea, tobacco, etc. are plantation crop. These crops are cultivated in place and mostly they are exported. Next we are going to see about the different types of crops grown in different season. That is, based on season, crops are classified as rabi crop and kharif crop. Rabi crop, the crops grown in the winter season are called rabi crop. Mostly the crop is grown in the month of October to March. Example, wheat, green peas, etc. These plants no need much water. Kharif crop. The crop grown in rainy season are called as Kharif crop and the sown month for Kharif crop is June to September. Example, rice and soya bean. The compared to rabi crop, Kharif crop need more water. That's why they are cultivated in rainy season and rain is one of the main source of water. Next, we are going to learn about the various activities performed by the farmer to cultivate a crop. The first step of cultivation crop is preparation of soil. Before cultivating any types of crop, whether it is rabi crop or kharif crop or plantation crop or cash crop, the first most important step is preparation of soil. In this method, the soil is loosened and it is help the root to penetrate deep into the soil. In the loosened soil, the root can breathe easily. You all know that in plants, mostly all the parts are breathing, that is leaf, stem and root. also helps in this method also helps in growth of earthworm and microorganisms present in the soil. As we know earlier, earthworm is also called as farmer's friend because it consumes all biodegradable things and convert it into rich manure, that is humus. Only the top layer of the soil supports the plant's growth. This step helps to bring the nutrient rich soil to the top. Thus, turning and loosening of soil is very important for cultivation of crop, that is growing of any crop. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or ploughing. To perform this process, various tools are required. Now we are going to our next topic, that is agricultural implements. The tools that are used in agriculture are called as agricultural implements. Example, plough, hoe and cultivator. We are going to see detail about this all implements. First implement that we are going to see is plough. It is used for ploughing the soil, adding fertilizer to the crop, and to remove weeds. Weeds means unwanted plants. The plough consists of two important parts, that is ploughshare, a triangular iron strip in plough. Next is plough shaft, a long log of wood attached to the ploughshare. Then the handle at one end of the shaft and the other end is attached to the beam that is placed in bull so that the bull can drag it throughout the field. Plough, it is of two types. One is iron plough, another one is wooden plough. Wooden plough is the traditional one what we are using in olden days, and nowadays wooden plough is replaced by the iron plough because they are more durable than the wooden plough. The second agriculture implement we are going to see is hoe. It is a simple tool used for removing weeds, that is unwanted plants, and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad, and a bent plate of iron is fixed at one end, which acts like a blade to remove the weed. It is also pulled by animals. Nowadays, ploughing is done with the help of tractors. These ploughs are made up of iron instead of wood. They are called as cultivators. This ploughed field have many big clumps of soil called crumbs. To break the crumbs, leveling is done. It is also beneficial for sowing seed or as well as irrigation, or else if the clumps are not broken, the water will be stagnant, means here and there irregular supply of water will takes place. This leveling can be done with the help of iron leveler. The second step in the agricultural practice is sowing. It is the second most important step of agriculture. Before sowing seeds, good quality, clean and healthy seeds of good variety are selected. Mostly farmers prefer to use seeds which give high yield because after this much process during harvesting they will expect for high production. That's why. Three things should be kept in mind before sowing the seed. First, proper spacing of the seed should be done because if proper spacing is there, then the seed will get proper sunlight, water, and nutrient. Second, the seed should be sown at correct depth. If it is on the top of the soil, then that birds might be eaten up. Third thing, they must be sown at the proper time. There are two methods of sowing seed. First is broadcasting method where seed is scattered in the soil by the hand. Second one is seed drilling method where seed drilling is used for sowing the seed. Tools used for sowing. Traditional tool. Funnel shaped tool is used for sowing. Seeds are filled into the funnel, passed down through 2 or 3 pipes with sharp end. This end pierces into the soil. Pierce means that sharp end will go deep into the soil and place the seed. Second tool used for sowing is seed drill. Seed drill is used for sowing seed with the help of tractor. In this method, lots of advantages are there. Two we had already discussed, that is proper spacing will be done in this method. Second is that it is sown at correct, seeds are sown at correct depth. And third most important advantage in seed drilling is it saves time and labor. Here comes the end of the video. Remaining practices, that means agricultural steps, we will see in the second part of the video. Before ending this video, let's have a small recapitulation. Thank you.